Hi everyone, hoi zusammen. So I'm here to do a little concert with a mini workshop. Es gibt ein Konzert mit einem kleinen Workshop und ich versuche beide Sprachen zu nutzen. I try to use both languages. If it becomes confusing, I will stick with English. And it's always a good idea to see if someone comes on. And so I'll just start with one of the songs and take it from there. If you're already listening, you can prepare a sheet of paper, fold it so you have 4 pages and make a line on every page so you have 2 fields. I also uploaded this thing as a PDF, so you will find it in my feed if you rather want to download it. Hi Dietmar, schön dich zu sehen. Kleines Konzert und kleiner Workshop. No amount of regret can change the past. And no amount of fear can change the future. No amount of control can make the moment last. And no amount of planning will make you live forever. Stay in this moment. Be aware of where you are right now. Be okay with this moment. No matter what shows up, you're prepared to embrace it. Hi Barbara. Hello everyone. This is just the introduction to a little concert, to a little workshop. So I'll keep playing Hi Barb till a few more people show up. Stay in this moment. Be aware of where you are right now. Be okay with this moment. No matter what shows up, you're prepared to embrace it. Also, dann kann ich anfangen. I will begin. It's a small workshop because I'm doing these contemplative concerts, and last night was such a concert. The inputs I gave were about the new year, the things that we actually want for the new year. And to trick our brain a little bit, I suggest if you have something to write, that you start writing the things that just come to your mind, the things that everyone wants, the things that you always want to happen, so that the things that are in your mind, I want, that they get on the page. And you can use a folded piece of paper and make a line on every page of those 4 pages to make your notes, or you just can write down in the comments whatever comes to your mind. I will look at it later. It's hard for me to respond while we're live. So just think a moment. Maybe you just want to think about it. What do I really want? And throughout this little workshop we will go from the mind to the heart, so more things pop up and the things that actually mean a lot to you come up. This whole little workshop is also about self-compassion. So I will give a few inputs about that later on. I will start the second song while you keep thinking about it. It's called Light Inside You. I will just gently fade in. So start thinking about the things that you want. Maybe you're writing them down. And if you're done, if you have a few and you want to go a step further, think about light inside you. So for most of us, it's easy to imagine that someone else has light inside them. And it's a bit harder to imagine that we have light inside us. Hi Kelly, I'm so glad you made it. So we're making our notes on a piece of paper. We've gone through the first stage where it's just about writing down things that you want for the new year's. So your brain gets empty. We're one step further. So think about people where you think, yes, they have light inside them. And then if you dare to start to think about yourself with light in you. I will continue after the song. There is a bright light inside you, even on days when you don't feel at ease. I'm in the wrong key. There is a bright light inside you, even on days when you don't feel at ease. There is a warmth in your heart that wants to guide you, step by step closer to peace. There is a bright light inside you. I see it shining in your face. There is a call in your soul, ready to guide you, step by step closer to grace. There is a bright light inside you. I see it lighting up the sky wherever you are. There is a spark of Mother Nature inside you, making you grow, letting you glow, lighting you up like a star, lighting you, lighting the person right next to you, lighting everybody you meet. And I would like you to reflect upon the light inside you. Denk mal über das noch, was gut ist in dir drin. Think about your goodness. And if you make notes, just write it down. The moments where you believe in your intrinsic goodness. Very important. Light in you. Light in me. especially in this time of year. Check in with your own goodness. Where is it believable? Maybe it's something simple, something small. When you feel at ease, when you feel whole. And if you feel a little bit of that feeling, try to remember that, because actually these are the things we want. So if you check in with your own goodness and you can actually go deep enough to really feel it, then there is a gem, there is something you want more of in the year to come. If you just joined us, it's a little mini workshop to soften, to find out what we really want. And I'm playing a few of my songs from my forthcoming album. And if you check the link in the description of this video, I'm still on the last 2 days of crowdfunding for my next album, and some of these songs, all of these songs, will be part of it. And if you have any questions or suggestions, you can try to type them in. I see them rolling up. Maybe I can answer them or interact with you. Next song is called What's My Life? And if you're making notes, there are things that are your life and that are a bit heavy or a bit they take discipline, they take planning, they take effort. And there are other things that are light, and both of them, we need both of them. So if you make notes, just write down both, like both categories, the ones that feel a bit heavy but are necessary, but as well the other things that you really, really, really enjoy. There's a question. How do you keep your peace when there's so much pain in the world? People disconnect to not feel that pain. So yes, I want to talk about that. So for me, the path is always through the self. So I have to face my own pain to be able to support someone else who's in pain. So I have to find my own peace, really, really deep peace, before I can give a piece of that peace to someone else. And of course we can do both at the same time, but what can happen is that the pain that you see, other people that are struggling, or the things that are really not going well all over the planet, then that can make your heart so heavy that you cannot be in your own power anymore. And so for me, I found a way to, to do two different things. Like there's caring and there's support and there's listening to what other people need and there's being there, but there's also being safe and being in relaxation and being mindful in my own life, in my own little bubble actually. And if that bubble is strong enough, I can then take it with me and give something to the world. And maybe that next song sort of speaks about that, because it starts with the line, I can see it clearer when I close my eyes. So sometimes it's important to actually not look at the devastation, not look at the pain, so we can get some peace and then know what's really important as a next step. I can see it clearer when I close my eyes. Somehow I can draw life nearer when I allow myself to realize that I won't live forever, but I am very much alive right now. What's my life if not the air I breathe right now? What's my life if not the sounds I hear right now? If I don't learn to appreciate my time here, even on the days I fall, I believe that I won't understand what life is about at all. So what am I gonna try today that I haven't tried before? And which of the things that didn't work out am I ready to try once more? When things go wrong and crumble, life needs me even more. I won't turn away. What's my life if not the air I breathe right now? What's my life if not the sounds I hear right now? If I don't learn to appreciate my time here, even on the days I fall, I believe that I won't understand what life is about at all. Barbara says, I think one can start bringing peace in our four walls. Yes, that's exactly my experience. Like if you're not at peace at all, you cannot give peace to someone else. So if in a small space you can actually take enough care of yourself that you can feel peaceful, then you can go step out of that little room and you have something to share. We're here doing a little concert and a little mini workshop. Also, I have 2 more days to go with my crowdfunding for the next CD, next album with all these songs. And I would be really happy if some of you would still support my crowdfunding. The link is in the description. So, if you have made some notes, you made notes about your goodness, this song entered the space where we need to think about, yeah, what's my life? Like, which moments of my life are actually, where are the jewels? Where are the treasures? And it can be that actually the moments we can reflect upon being peaceful, or the moments we can meditate, or the moments where we can be in stillness, can actually be the most valuable moments, but sometimes we forget about that. So if you want to reflect on that a little bit, maybe your most important moments are somewhere else, but keep thinking about it. Hoi Timo, kleiner Workshop, kleines Konzert. Wir sind gerade beim Thema Goodness gewesen und jetzt beim Thema, welche Momente im Leben sind eigentlich die wichtigsten. What's my life? And if you're making notes, maybe it's time to turn another page and another song. This song is about your uniqueness. It's called Show Me Your True Colors. And while you listen to this, maybe you want to reflect upon the sides of yourself that you're not able to show often, or the sides that you want to show more often in the new year. Bye, Barbara. Have a good yoga class. Show me your true colors, that's what I want to see. Please show me your hidden. I have to start again. Show me your true colors, that's what I want to see. No matter if everybody told you you could never be free. Show me what's different about you. Show me the things you'd like to hide. And I will listen patiently until you realize the gifts you have inside. Show me your true desire, that's what I want to see. Please show me your hidden fire. Tell me about the things you could be. Show me what's twisted inside you, and I will tell you it's alright. And I will listen patiently until you realize the gifts you have inside. And I will listen patiently, I will listen patiently until you realize you're beautiful inside. And I will listen patiently, I will listen patiently until you realize you're beautiful inside. You're beautiful inside. You're beautiful inside. You're beautiful inside. Stay. Nice, Barbara. Cool. Wow. She was singing along. Yes, so before we end this concert workshop, maybe check in with one of the emotions that came to you, either when checking in with your goodness, when checking in with the question, what's my life, what's actually important, what's really important, maybe the question, in which way am I unique? Because sometimes being unique is not, or like in society being unique is not what is wanted, and so sometimes we need strength and extra push to get what's unique about us to the forefront again. And maybe you've touched into something really warm, or something really clear, or something that feels like support in these areas. So please, remember that, take it with you, and maybe all the things we wish for once we get to New Year's Eve are not really the things that are about our goodness, our life, and our uniqueness. And so that's my little piece of wisdom. Thanks for being here with me. Another song to close. Which one will it be? If you know my songs, you can suggest something now before I find something. Maybe I Am My Heart. I Am My Heart. Or Make Her See It. Yeah, before I go into the last song, I want to say again, my crowdfunding is ending in 2 days, and I think it's about 600 Swiss francs missing to make the total, and I would really appreciate it if you hit one of the links. There's a link for English and a link for German, so you can donate, you can find rewards for your donation, and it would be really, really, it would really make a difference to me if you would support my new album. I'll close with Make Her See It. Soon it's going to be too dark anyway. Be the change. Yes, Barbara. Yes. Make Her See It is a song about the nasty inner voice that keeps talking even though nothing it says is true, and usually we keep listening, and so it's important to sing about that, to make it clear that like criticism that seems to come from our own head is happening, is real, it's there, but it's not true. Make her see it. She sits on her balcony, sipping her coffee and smiles. Right now everything is exactly the way she'd always hoped it would be. Thanks, Mary Knee. She's cycling to town, wind in her hair, and she smiles. Right now everything is uplifting and fun, and peace is filling her heart. When she's back at home, her confidence suddenly fades. The voice in her head is not happy with her, no matter how hard she tries. Please make her see it. There's so much more that she could be if that little voice inside would decide to make her see. Please make her see it. There's so much further she could go if that little voice inside would decide to let her know. Please make her see it. There's so much more that she could do if that inner voice would tell her that most of what it's telling her isn't true. She's always on time, giving her best, saying yes. When her boss gives her more stuff to do than she's paid for, she smiles and never complains. When she goes to bed, she turns out the light and she cries. The voice in her head is not happy with her, no matter how hard she tries, no matter how hard she tries. Please make her see it. There's so much more that she could be if that little voice inside would decide to make her see. Please make her see it. There's so much further she could go if that little voice inside would decide to let her know. Please make her see it. There's so much more that she could do if that inner voice would tell her that most of what it's telling her isn't true. Most of what it's telling her isn't true. Most of what it's telling her, most of what it's telling me, most of what it's telling you, most of what it has to say isn't true. Thanks for being with me. Thanks for listening. Thanks for commenting. If you still have something to say, please let me know. And please check out my crowdfunding. The link is in the description. Because these songs want to have a life. They want to be heard. Thank you, Mary. Thanks, Barbara. Thanks, Kelly. Thank you so much. Wishing you a lovely new year. It's not here yet. 2 more days. Or like 20, 30 hours or so. And namaste.